You know how the humans are. Wait, that's not the best way to start this. Let's go back to the beginning. Humans have burst onto the galactic scene with rudimentary technology and a lot of charisma. Within the first 100 years, they have spread far and wide across the galaxy. They specialized in entertainment, travel and tourism, sales and marketing, and exploration. If you were a space-faring sentient species anywhere in the galaxy, chances are you would come across humans on a regular basis every week. In advertisements, in your soap operas, in movies, during your vacation, or as a persistent sales associate who would always convince you to buy something you could totally do without. But even that was not the strangest part. Humans had this uncanny ability to form friendships within a very short time frame. There you are in your favourite pub, trying your best to ignore everyone and have your drink in peace, when the human shuffles across to you and strikes up a conversation. After 30 minutes and a few drinks, you firmly consider the human to be among the closest friends and family you have. So much so that you open up and tell him things you have never told anyone. You never meet the human again, but you maintain a close friendship over correspondence till the end of your days. The Haraxi were a menace. They were racists and bullies. If not for their military and technological prowess, they would not have been a member of the Galactic Federation. The Haraxi saw the humans as easy pickings. To be fair, none of us knew about the humans' military capability in those days. The Haraxi mounted an invasion of the Sol system, stealthily. They entered the system without being detected, and destroyed the colonies on Europa and Enceladus. The news sent the entire galaxy into shocked silence. From what we know now, it would have taken the humans 7 days to decimate the invasion fleet, and another 20 to mount a counter-invasion of the Haraxi homeworld to force a surrender. But none of that happened. Instead, the day after the destruction of the Europan and Enceladan bases, the Haraxi homeworld found itself being invaded by nearly every sentient species in the galaxy. See, we had no idea of human military might at that point of time in history. We believed the humans had negligible military capability. We expected the Haraxi to exterminate them completely. And that made us mad, because the humans were our friends and family. Let me explain this from a human perspective. You have a cute puppy. One fine day a thug kills your puppy in front of you. He then proceeds to genocide every single cute puppy in existence. How do you think you would react? 5 days after the destruction of Europa and Enceladus bases, the Terran Expeditionary Fleet set off from Sol to the Haraxi homeworld. Not to fight the Haraxi, but to protect the last of them. In the intervening days, the Haraxis have simply crumbled before the combined might of the galaxy. We fought them with a frenzy we did not know we possessed. The human admiral later commented that it was like watching piranhas skeletonize a carcass. The Haraxi battle fleet was gone. All of their settlements gone. Their technology bombed to the Stone Age. Their cities reduced to rubbles. In truth, I think they'd have gone extinct if the humans had not intervened when they did. The humans put a stop to the entire war without firing a single bullet. We, the Allies, were simply happy to see them, and unconditionally accepted their ceasefire. The Haraxi had nothing left to fight with. It's been 500 years since then. Despite best efforts of humanity towards reconstruction, Haraxi civilization is still nowhere close to their pre-war levels. Where do I fit in all this? Well, you see, I was the commander of the Allied forces. After the war, the humans announced that we must atone. After all, we had brought the Haraxi on the verge of extinction, a crime nearly equivalent to genocide. So we built this war museum in memory of the victims of that war. I am the museum director, and will continue to be the director until the day I die. Do I regret what I did? Yes. Would we do it again for the humans? Absolutely. The only difference will be that this time, the Haraxi will join us as well, to fight for the humans.